Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Um, well, we will stall for a hot second. Our friend Jeremy. We had two Jeremys tonight. And you know what? I'm going to do something. This is bugging me. There we go.
There we go.
I don't know why that was messing with me. We're going to give Jeremy a minute. There is a chance you might just suffer with us two again tonight, and we will reschedule him. But as the saying goes, family first always, and we will let him deal with his family emergency. And in the meantime, we've got Scaletra to dive into. We've got Axial stuff to deal with. We have a checklist of things that we can check off here tonight. Out of the gate, Jeremy, what is the update on Bella?
So Bella, the healer, is healing. She went through ACL surgery and came out on the other side pretty good. She's moving around a little bit more than she probably should be, but she's doing good. She's healing up. So thank you for asking. And yeah, it's like an 8-week total recovery.
8 long weeks. It's hard on you guys and the dog. I know.
Yeah.
know,
She
you
can't
said-
do steps. So you got to
Wow.
carry her, and we have nothing but steps. Like, she needs steps to go to the yard. She needs steps to go to bed. So, yeah.
You almost need a doggy like retreat somewhere that they can go
Yeah.
away for 8
Yeah,
weeks
yeah.
and recover.
Yeah.
Doggy rehab somewhere
Yeah. Until then,
on the ground floor.
Until then, I'm puppy Uber.
Puppy. Oh boy. Bobby Mack is here. Oh, the legend that is the Bobby Mack. Our good friend Kevin. Hey everyone. Hello.
Yeah.
So Jeremy, I know it's a Saturday and you were busy. You were busy on the trail playing with your app.
Yeah. It's it's been a long time coming, and I'm really happy to see that they're out on right now. You can download it if you're an Android user. Apple iOS still has a couple more hoops to jump through, but it should be up shortly. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's Scaletra, which is a social platform for RC. So
And you're not saying scale truck. That is
no,
I explained that.
truck.
I am not saying scale truck. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Truck.
No, I'm not saying truck.
As in trail.
Truck.
Trials.
Truck.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a lot of dynamic testing and beta has occurred, and I think it's pretty well refined. And yeah, it's going to be public release for everybody to enjoy. So head on over to it.
Well, we have a Scaletra.com right now. Hang on one second. I can
Scaletra.com is up.
We didn't have this. The last time you and I did the full hour deep dive into Scaletra, a lot has changed.
A lot has
this
changed.
wasn't here. So I'm going to kick this up for a second while you're yapping about it.
Yeah. It's like I said, the iOS is still waiting for Apple Store to final approve it. They had a couple changes that had to be made. But yeah, when this goes live, those buttons will be active, and you can actually just link right from Scaletra.com and do more tiny trucking. So it's definitely different, and it's definitely a social platform. So it's, you can upload and share pictures of your RC journeys, and maybe take on some challenges that are in there. And I know there's some benefits, like now they have coins and stuff like that, virtual and actual. They'll mail them to you, challenge coins. So a little bit from the army days, with challenge coins. So it's pretty unique, pretty involved, and Yeah.
And that's a challenge. This is not comp.
No.
You're really going to be falling in a bracket if you're a Recon G6 person. If you are Recon G6, if you are scale and trail, you're really going to get the benefits of logging calories, tracking miles, time.
Yep.
There's a whole lot of, if somebody, I know this isn't going to happen often, but there are plenty of people out there diet changing. It is that time of the year where everybody's on their New Year resolution yet, trying to shave a few pounds. There is some benefit here to help you marry your health journey with your RC cars and track distance, time.
Yeah.
Maybe better yourself. If you have a 3-mile long lap that you're doing and you want to get faster at it. But again, the cool thing is you're going back to the forum days. You're uploading your garage. You're uploading your fleet into this digital garage.
Yep.
Kind of flex off the trucks that you have,
Yeah.
and now, do you know, is there a way to post? Like, can you just type a post, or is it only an upload of your day's run?
You
Or
can
is it updated when you upload a new truck?
both. So when you upload a truck, it's shared. If you click that, it's shared. You can post, but it's not like Facebook.
Okay.
Post.
There
You
is
can
a difference.
comment, you can follow people, you can like, you can do the the knuckles, that kind of stuff. You can interact with people. You can private message. Like those are all things that you can do within this platform. And one of the things that I looked at today was total time. So I can go to my own profile and I can see how much time I spent on the trails using the app, cumulative, like total. So if you wanted to do a 1-year challenge, you could. It'll total it for you. Like you don't have to do math in public anymore. It'll just do it for you. So it's pretty matured. The GPS part, probably the biggest thing that I'll tell you is depending on your phone and how you have your GPS location stuff set up. If your phone goes to sleep and it turns off the GPS, you're probably going to have problems with the app staying with you because your phone turns off the GPS while it goes to sleep. So that's one of the changes that you would have to be cognizant of. We saw that in the beta, where people's phones weren't set to continuously let the app access GPS. So, depending on who you are and where you are and what you do. I know Army, like we had to turn that off a lot, so apps couldn't track our locations and share it inadvertently. But I don't care if somebody knows I'm in my living room now. I'm home. I'm in good shape. Come on over. Dare you. But yeah. So you're only sharing it while that's on. So it's just be cognizant of that when you're using the app for the first time. There's a beautiful Q&A and tips and tricks within the app now that you can go to. So if you do have questions, refer to it first. And if it doesn't answer your question, then you can do the contact them and they'll help you out. Yeah, I'm really happy to see it launch. I'm happy for the developers and Jason Sang specifically in his adventure here. I congratulated him today on another fantastic success in both his career and personally for seeing this through. It's quite an accomplishment for him, and it just grows the community. So it's really good to see a social platform for RC.
Can I hit it out of the park now for you and tell everybody that it's 100% absolutely stinking free?
Free. It is free. There's no ads. There's no cost to it. It is
free.
Absolutely free use, and he's going to keep it that way as long as he possibly can. He does not want to charge for a social platform, so
it's free.
That's pretty cool.
The elephant in the room, there is no doubt there is work. Like you said, you're addressing the GPS issue, but if you're a guy who's taking a GoPro and you're taking, an RC guy already has batteries in his controller, batteries in his truck. There's already a punch list.
Yeah.
Absolutely, this is another thing add to your punch list.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. You need to want to do this. I'm not telling you that you're just going to go out there and it's all great. You have to want to do it. You have to consciously turn it on, turn on the app, load up your truck. It's an extra step, no doubt. But the reward is it's a cool extra step at the end.
Yeah, if you want to, so you want to say you're I'm trying to think of it. You're running a event. You're event coordinator, and you want to map your trails ahead of time, and you want to see exact distances, because people always ask, how long is this trail? Because of kids, their health issues, or whatever it is. Are there a lot of hills? Are there a lot of XYZs? A person that is developing an event can go out and map their trails with this. It share the map. They can have the elevation. They can take pictures of stream crossings, any control points along the way, like, hey, make sure you turn left here. Like, they can take pictures and they can add it, and it plots it onto the trail map. So if you're also a Scaletree user and you're using that app download or that app map, you can replicate somebody else's map. They're building that in for event coordinators so that they can share a trail, and the app will tell you if you're on or off trail. So doing trail maps by hand and handing them out and doing all these markers and all these things may go, maybe less impact for the event coordinators, which is fantastic. Because the less trail management they have to do, the more trails they may be able to provide, or people may be better prepared for that trail. So it's a pretty big deal.
I think it's a completely new add-on.
Marking potty spots. Yeah. Yeah. No foxhole. No, no, leave your e-tool at home. You don't need to be digging holes out on the trail. Yeah.
Peeing in the fox.
Yeah. Yeah, it's super, super great for that. And it's designed by RC people, tested by RC people, for RC people.
I promise you, if you're going to Blue Rocks this year, I bet you Brian Parker will be embracing it somehow into, it's perfect for something like that.
Yeah.
Well, plus with the fix happening, I mean, there's
the
so
fix
many
trail. You'll be able to validate that people actually did the fix on the trails. They stayed where they were supposed to stay. Like, you can just look at their phone and map their lap and say, yep, that's a good lap. So it's, it's a very useful tool. And speaking of Parker, he and his friends in Austria have done a lot of miles with using the app. So this app is also, Jason's very proud that it's endorsed by Brian Parker. And you'll see Parker's pictures and stuff in the advertisements for the app, and that's that's a big endorsement. And it was used during the fix. We talked about that last time. The Asian scale invasion. Yeah. So it's been used for that. It was tested. Yep. And tweaked to make sure that it continuously worked. And I think that person a couple of those people did 12 hours easily without the GPS killing their battery in their cell phone. So that's good. That's good. Yeah.
No doubt. I think it's exactly what 2025 ordered up. I think 2024, not stale, but there was a time for a change. I think it just adds something to the whole mix.
Absolutely.
However else you're gonna, break this down. My last question for you is: say if you are somebody that is traveling distance, I know of a truck driver traveling cross country.
Hmm.
Can he utilize this to research a trail in his area? Say I'm rolling into Wyoming. Can he utilize Scaletra to find something near him?
So that's the advantage of it being a social media platform. So you can reach out and say, hey, who's in these areas, and based on their responses, you can look for, you know, hey, what trail did you run? And they can look at that person's profile in that area and say, okay, they ran here, they ran here, they ran here, and get some honest feedback, like get them to prep them for what they might be running into. So yeah, there's ways to manage. You know, if you're a traveler, if you're traveling across country, um, that you'll be able to find some of these hotspots by just reaching out in that app.
Well, that's a great benefit. Not to the masses. It's only going to be a small percentage that will capitalize on it in that format. But there are people that travel for whatever reason, work or whatnot.
Yeah,
I think it's a cool little option just to have that ability to find something cool.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think I think we're only at the infancy of it. Also, I don't think we've even realized the full capacity of what it's going to be capable of doing. I think once some of these event organizers, you know,
yeah,
once some of
and
these events, GA Rock
yeah,
Zombie or Trevor, somebody gets a hold of it,
yeah,
might be thinking of something that we haven't even thought of yet, as far as how you're expected to use it.
yeah,
Might target an event completely around this.
yep.
Literally build it around scale. So, 2025, you're welcome. This is cool. Worth to get excited over,
Yeah,
no doubt.
definitely. I put the .com in the comments. So if you're looking for it, you can go to the Google store if you're an Android user. Even
Yep.
though the link on the .com isn't active yet, you can go to the Google store and search it by Scaletra. On Apple, I'm sure if you're, you know, it's going to be like a Vanquish release. If you use any social media, you'll see it on your Facebook feed before too long, as soon as it's live. So just keep your eye out for it, or just look at that .com for a while and wait for those little things to be active. Yeah,
So
Scale Venture on Instagram is the other place, and they're very good on the IG and Facebook platforms. So you'll see it there. So if you sub to them, you'll get notified.
yeah, perfect. It's definitely a cool little feature. Definitely something to add to your
Yeah, and
list
I
of
think
things to do.
and a
Love
little
it.
history with this. Like I know Matt, and he and Jason talked about this. I don't know, Matt. You correct me if I'm wrong. Like 2 years ago is when this idea was struck, um, and then kind of molded. And I know Matt gave a lot of guidance to what he would like out of it. So I give props to Matt because he's probably one of Jason's biggest influencers in doing this to what people would want, and what they don't want. Just as important as what it's not is also what makes it successful. So yeah, JD's RC's got it downloading now. Cool.
Perfect.
So it's thanks to Matt,
Bravo.
and
Yeah.
I know I was brought into the beta oh my gosh, last May. So it's significant testing, which is fantastic.
Because I think we did say back in like October, expected to see it like end of December, early January. There is
Yeah,
no doubt there is 100% delay. I know we went out saying beginning
yeah.
of the year,
Oh,
but
and Jason, like Matt said, Jason's family grew in that time. There's there was some delays to that, and his family works with the app, so it's if they're growing the family, there's obviously significant downtime to other things. So
on that note, the elephant in the
are
room
you
is
pregnant?
who's that?
You?
Me? Why?
You said
Oh
the
no,
elephant in
no,
the room on that
no,
topic. I
no,
was
no,
like,
no, no.
I was like,
Oh
I thought I taught you
no,
better.
no,
Jeez,
no. I'm too old.
you can't be doing that.
The reference to Jason is definitely a boom racing thing, and yes, it is heavy-handed on the boom side. So when you do upload a boom racing truck, you are spoiled a little bit more. There is just a little bit more flair, makes things a little bit easier, and definitely the cool part. If you have a boom truck, yes, it works.
So people are hearing a noise. So let's isolate that. So I'm
It's,
gonna
I wonder if it's my ear. Remember how I told you I
you
was
said
getting that reverb?
let me mute and see if it's me or my printer. That's
They're probably hearing me. Hang on. You're muted. I'm still talking, and you got to
You
be hearing
mute.
it.
You mute yours. And
Okay.
we'll see if it's on your end. So he's muted now. No, you're not muted. Let me.
That.
I will
Hang
mute
on.
you. I muted him. So if you can hear it, Jem says it's not me. So if you can't hear it now, I'm going to bring Mike back. I can't unmute you.
I can hear it.
There you go. That was it. So it's on Mike's end. So, yep, I hear it now. Yep. Sounds like a horse gallop.
Yeah.
Keep Mike muted. Okay, I can do that. Yep, it's Mike. Cool. I love the tech. Nope. It's gone. Tyrone says it's gone.
No, it's not though, because the wire was unplugged. It's not gone.
Oh. I don't hear a horse galloping anymore. So
if it's light, it's. I think this wire's deep. Hang on, I might have right here.
He probably has raccoons in there. I do not have my trucks ready, Matt. You reminded me I got to charge batteries, and when you say trucks, I'm only bringing one truck. I only break one at a time at Key City, so just saying.
Test
yeah,
one.
It's probably aliens. They hear you talking shit about them all the time, so they're diving in on you. Oh, I love the tech side of this. Hey, so we're talking about tech. I'm looking into getting a camera for my setup down here and get rid of this webcam. So, what is a decent $200 to $300 live stream camera? If any of you guys know, put it in here. Shoot me a private message and let me know what to get. I know it's a little weird because you have a lot of full screen with me, and I can't adjust that with this camera. So it's always, you see the junk around me where Mike's is a little more focused. So, yeah, Boom Racing come.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, it's a family show. It's a family show. Tyrone said to say something, Mike.
Test one, test two.
Yeah, test 3, 4.
Test 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Okay, you got a low echo.
Echo, 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 echo. Anything? Is it better?
It sounds fine to me.
All right. Well, let me know if they comment. Okay. I'm not even watching the comments. Let me know if it's worse or better. But yeah, I'm 100% hearing something in my ear. It's like what did they say it was?
I said it sounded like a horse gallop.
A horse gallop. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell it could be.
Tyrone said it's gone. Much better, no noise. You're good.
All right. Hey, that's all I wanted, Tyrone.
Yeah,
perfect.
Quit touching things.
Let it be.
Stop touching.
Moving on. What was it? What did I miss? Matt asked you if you have trucks ready to rip tomorrow. Is that the deal?
Yeah, we're going to. Matt's going to indulge me and take me to Key City Hobby tomorrow. And
fun!
We're going to run some trucks. So
you lucky ducks.
I think I'm taking the. It's actually in the case. Taking the VRD with the Reef's Plague body on it. I think that'll be a good choice for out there. I don't think I'm taking anything scale. I think it's just going to be the VRD. So we'll run that. A couple batteries, burn it down. Matt's got a new crawler he wants to test out that looks like a cross between a robot, a mountain goat, and a three-legged chicken. I don't know what to call it. So, yeah, it's going to some kind of contraption, sporty or something like that. But it's got that real high belly for breakovers.
Do any of you guys have a drift car? Does Matt have one? Drift, two-wheel drive.
He had baby drifts. I don't know what. Yeah, it's Rhino RC rig. That's it. Drift car. I think Matt has one.
Matt has one. And can you take boats to Key City? Is boats?
You can, but you will tear the hull up because there's nothing but rocks there.
Okay, you're real freaking funny. Well, no, it was a thing. It was a thing at Cabin Fever. They were running boats inside, weren't they?
They were. Yeah. Key City has a drift course. You're right. Yeah. I don't slide, so I don't think I have anything that even slides by accident. Yeah. No.
Slides by accident.
I have overpowered crawlers that might drift, but that's not the point. Tyrone can't find Skelter Adventure on Instagram.
It's let me throw it back up again because it's not what you think. Yeah. It's spelled differently, so let me throw it back up here again. We had it already written out from before. Skeltra Adventure, that is the whole deal. Boom, banners.
Yeah, JD's on. He's on the app, all loaded up. Got his profile set up.
Nice.
Very cool. See, that's how fast it is. Load up that garage. Look for me on there, and shoot me a friend or whatever it is connection on it. Boats at Blue Rocks this year. Yes. Boats at Blue Rocks. For sure. It's a great pond for it. Is the app live? Yeah, we covered it. It's live on Google Play for Android users, and us Apple iOS users are waiting just a bit for it to get done. Tyrone said that he did that. So let me pull it up on IG real quick.
Boom. I need to get rid of
this is ooh, that's way hot.
Yeah, that's loud.
Nope, it's not going to focus in on it.
Hang on, let me get that filter.
You got it on there.
I'm gonna get the overlay off there. There.
Yeah, they got 80 followers, so let's see if we can pop that up just a bit for them so that they know that we're talking about them.
All right, perfect. So let's jump over to Axial real quick while we're keeping things moving here. We can tie into that. Let's send a farewell off to Randall. What do you think?
Yeah, RD is parted ways with Axial Racing, Horizon in general. So, yeah, that wasn't on my bingo card, but I wish him all the best, and I'm glad that he did what he did while he was there. There's no discounting that he put in he had a fantastic 18-year run there. So, yeah, it's changing of the guard. There's a lot of people, a lot of old heads leaving the manufacturing side. So maybe there's room for new growth. new ideas. We'll see. We'll see if that's what's going on. Maybe the mid 2020s are, is the new breath of RC that occurred in, say, the 2010 era, where it, about 15 or so years ago, it really came alive. So maybe that's what'll happen again by 2030. We'll see. And right on the heels of another drop, we got a new Capra. There's a new Capra in the house, and they fixed everything. Imagine that. I mean, there's like 11 serious upgrades to the Capra 4-wheel steer, and they are freaking fantastic from what I've seen and heard. But it's a welcomed refinement to a platform. UTB 10 lives. Yeah, he has. Randall has a fantastic Bronco, and he's a 1-1 guy. So he's, he ran Moneypenny. He's done the We Rock competitions. He's a well-rounded individual, and he lives in southern Utah in the Hurricane area. So I'm sure he'll be doing cool stuff. Got no doubts about that. But yeah, it's definitely sad to see him go. Oh, we got Scoot in. Hey, Scott. I did find that part you were looking for, so I'll wrap it up and send it out to you so you can see if it's what you want. So that's cool.
Is that 307 Scooter Scott you're referring about?
Yeah. He sent me a message. He was looking for a particular filament color to see if it matches some work that he had done. So I got a sample.
So a new Capra. I think I spent the day. I spent the majority of the day on Thursday saying, "Hell no! There's no way."
You did.
There's no way. No way.
A lot of people said the same thing. A lot of people said, "Oh, thanks for the electronics upgrade," but they didn't look at the rest of the messaging. So Axial and Horizon did a really good job of putting out the messaging and putting up photos on their social media about what the changes are. A lot of people were like, "Hey, why weren't you've been out of axle housings, portal housings for the Capra for ages. Why would you do this instead of making new housings or supplying housings?" Well, this is why they updated the housings. So there's more trusses, less breakage. They got a skid at the drive shaft, at the pumpkin. Like they did a lot of updates. So all for that person's benefit, unbeknownst to them. So it's cool to see. And JD, so both. 2 different vehicles. If it comes down to finance, it's whichever one fits best in your trunk of your vehicle. I don't know what else to tell you. They're both good platforms.
Guess what? I fixed it.
Hey, good job.
We're an hour into the show and I fixed it. I don't know if it's going to sound better on their end, but
sounds fine to me.
I figured it out over here. Well, how many times we hear something and whatever posts up is sometimes completely different. So
yeah, people are easy to discount and say, "Oh, you put new tires on it. Okay, cool." Or, "Hey, you changed the livery. Cool." But you got to really look at what they changed. I mean, you got a gear ratio change in the transmission, suspension, shocks, package that actually work. All the things that kept me from keeping a Capra have been fixed. So is there a new Capra in Jeremy's life? Yeah, could be. This one looks like all those boxes are checked. I don't have to change the transmission. It's got a 5-channel receiver. I can put a dig servo in it right off the bat. Everything's there in the transmission and 4-wheel steer. And it's like, it's all there. I have accessories for it. I have brass that a lot of the reviews said it should have a little more weight on the front. So
I have your direct quote. It is lots of good upgrades to this Capra. I'm kind of excited for it. So you were out of the gate a fan.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was Friday morning out of the gate.
Mhm.
Lots of cool upgrades. I'm kind of excited for it. So you wanted it. You called for it. You were wishing for it, and you got it. So
Yeah, and a lot of people wanted it to be a 6 scale. And I'm not saying that they won't or they're not. I have no freaking clue. But I think fixing that platform was a smart move, because they didn't change the transmission mounting, so you can update your old Capra with a new transmission gear ratio. That's cool. You can get a whole rear axle for 4-steer. Like, that's cool. You can upgrade your existing Capra to this Capra with smaller planned upgrades and keep your platform alive without buying a brand new one, unless you want the livery and the panels, which you can always buy separately later. Bead locks on it, non-glued tires, MTXs. I mean, it's a win.
I think those the new beadlocks that they put on it were pretty cool.
Yeah, the Holcombs. Yeah,
I like
Yeah.
that. I think they're going to be.
I love the Fox livery. Like, I love that Fox livery. Just, I'm a Mickey Thompson fan, but I like the Fox livery. I like that bright orange pop and those orange Holcomb wheels. It looks nice.
It looks good.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. So then brings us
Matt,
full. Go ahead.
Yeah, Matt's guiding us here, and I appreciate it.
Okay, let him go.
And I'm sure he meant bug body, not big body.
Did he bring up James Knight? Because that was the next sentence
Yeah.
out of my mouth.
Yep. Yeah.
That's perfect timing. So yeah, bug. Bug.
So
I have
I
it.
don't-
I'll grab it.
I haven't been able to print any because I don't have any of the files to test yet. He's still refining things, and I saw that he put out a grill and headlight set. So that's cool. It
But
kind of
it's
finished the
new,
nose
correct?
of
We're
that.
not using grill and headlights from the old one, correct? Like
Nope.
this is
These are unique to that body set.
so the light kit that I just got for my optic from my Trick RC is pretty much obsolete right away before I
throw it
even
away.
open it.
Yeah, just
You need to know.
Yeah, put it in the
Darn
mail
it.
to a fan. You don't need it. And I looked on his website. There's still pre-order, so you must have an early edition or pilot unit.
on his Vanquish
on-
one. He could have been, it could be.
Yeah. Because I
On
know
the
he
optic
was.
light kit you're talking about?
Yeah, the optic light kit on the website still says pre-order. So
Oh,
I don't know. But with his, you can get the whip and all that stuff. But yeah, if you pull up, yeah, there's the body. So he put in a little bit of grill and a headlight, like bug eye, like pedestal lights, like off-road lights, on the front end of that in his most recent setup. And they're separate pieces from this,
Okay.
so you can run them or not run them. But yeah, the scale engine in the back, holy crap! Like that supercharged LS wasn't expecting that with exhaust. So I think it's a better choice than a fuel tank back there personally, but yeah.
very cool. Very, very cool.
Yep. Very cool.
Sometimes it's just easier to just get a second truck. Just
Or a fifth.
or-
I still have a kit I haven't built yet, so maybe I'll just build the kit just to put that body on. I don't know. I don't know.
Man.
But yeah, we'll see.
I'm a fan of that rear engine. Like
So Harold, that is that is the optic. That
Oh,
that is a
yes.
beetle body on the optic, the H10. So
Yeah, good call. And it is pretty much files that you are buying from James Knight. These are
yeah,
files, and then you need to go, if you don't have a printer, you need to find somebody. Do we know anybody out there printing files for
I
James Knight
I,
that would be able to? Because that's a
I
question we
know a
get
couple guys.
often. Do we
Yeah,
know a guy?
yeah, yeah. Harold's asking, when are you taking orders? I'm not taking any orders until I can successfully print the file and have them already printed. I don't pre-order. Um, I do custom orders or certain things, but I won't take anybody's money until I have a tangible good or know that I can create that tangible good. But yeah, and
You got a stockpile of the old optic, his old
I got
optic.
oh I have
Is that inventory or are those orders
that's
going out?
so those are well, I keep one of every color in stock.
Wow.
As long as I have the material or access to the material, I keep one of that color in stock. The only one I don't have is actually the Skeltra green, that lime yellow. I It's ABS and it's really not easy to get, so I don't have that color. But it's everything else I have. So I prefer to print them in PETG. From Bamboo, the HF series, because one, you can sand them. They're not glossy. I hate that glossy PETG look.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they flex. A couple people have asked for the CFs. I did a CF set. What you're trading off for that ultra smooth, beautiful finish is the ability for it to flex in cold weather, because the CF makes it, the carbon in it makes it a little more brittle. But it looks beautiful. I did a set in it's a titanium gray PETG CF. It looks fantastic. It almost looks like a reflective black. It's pretty. It's pretty. But yeah, Matt said that there's Prince like he's a chocolate. And he likes chocolate chip cookies. Yes, I do like chocolate chip cookies. Yes, and Girl Scout cookies, Thin Mints. So yeah, but yeah, as soon as I have a set and James releases them, I'll be selling them. I have all the colors in stock. I have 18 PETG colors now. I think I have everything Bamboo has. So yeah.
It forced me, James doing this, it forced me to get my rear end in gear and get my printer back up and running.
Good.
And out of the gate, that new bed, no glue, first time printing with no glue stick. Bravo.
Yeah.
Very simple, effective, but nothing prints like a brand new extruder tip and extruder motor. It's just flowing. Plus, I introduced that pre-stage, what are we calling that? Dehumidifying heater. So
Dehydrator.
but there's a CS name or something, I think they call it, or I forget what the abbreviation stands for. But that box, that pre-box that Bamboo made famous for dehydrating, preheating, I added that to the equation also. So unfortunately, I did it all at once. I threw everything at the all at the wall at once. So I can't say that one made a difference over
the other.
Yeah, so I screwed up. You're never supposed to do everything all at the same time.
Incremental changes, so you know where your change was
where
made.
it was. I know, but oh well.
Yeah.
I'm happy it's working. And James Knight, when you watch us tomorrow, when you catch up to us on your time zone, we are ready to go.
We're ready.
Hink.
The battle of the printers again.
Wink,
wink. Yep.
We're
going to hit that up. Since now we both have pie plates, so now it's even again. And I just got in a cool plate, the new Super Tack cool plate from Bamboo.
Ooh.
So I'm looking forward to trying that.
Have you gotten a filter for yours by any chance? I keep getting a
filter?
ad on my Instagram for a add-on bamboo filter,
Charcoal.
a
Charcoal
charcoal.
filter?
It kind
Yeah, I
of
have them.
go. It's you have okay,
Mhm.
but it's an add-on. This one didn't
Yeah.
come with it. It's additional.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can pour charcoal into it.
Yes.
Yeah, I have those. I have 2 of
Okay.
them in that printer.
Does it make
Because
a difference?
because I print
A lot of ABS. And,
ABS, and it stinks to high heaven if I run a long print.
Sure.
So
sure.
with charcoal, it's you can't even smell it standing next to it, and it's been running for 6 hours. Like negligible smells. I like it. Yeah. I'm watching my printer on the other screen right now, printing a panel for someone, a replacement to a broken panel. So customer support is important.
Yes.
It didn't break
Means
because
the
I printed it.
world.
He broke it.
Okay.
He broke it.
He broke it, and honesty goes a long way.
It does.
I will bend over backwards to help somebody and keep them happy and on the trail. But
Yep.
tell me you slammed it in the door when you were getting out of the car, or tell me you shut it in the trunk, or caught it on a tree branch, or
Yeah.
give me the honest story about how it broke. All that information's useful to you. You want to hear how it broke. I mean, it's only
Yeah.
going to help you learn what's the right
Yeah.
filament
And it's-
and
Yeah.
infill.
So the particular part that we're talking about is the VRD stance inner fenders that Harley Designs sells the files for.
Okay.
And this person bought the files. I printed it for him. He owns the file, so I can reprint him that file whenever I want, whenever he wants. And what he did, it broke at the where it mounts to the shock tower. There's 4 screw holes where you can mount your shock, and it broke at the back one. And I think it was an over tightening issue of the shock bolt. So, nothing I can really do to improve on that. And it was in PETG, so it is flexible. I think it happens. But, yeah, it'll be done in 10 minutes, so it'll be done about time the show's over.
I was just scrolling back through. Go ahead.
Did we talk about the F450 bed last week?
No, and that you guys are like reading my mind. I was on the exact same page. Like, give us an update on the Scale by Chris James Knight collab project and what is this 92-hour print job?
Yeah, it's 36 hours total print time. But yeah, I printed it out so in a blue, so it was a little more photogenic because you can paint this. I had the material and it came out super great. Like it's super smooth. I really got PETG dialed in now. I used to hate it, but now it's kind of my friend. I got it figured out. But yeah, this is Glenn Shelley's truck. And so I have another project. I'm going to finish this one for Glenn, so he has it.
Excellent.
Yeah. So we're going to do we agreed on a white bed. So that blue and black is going to go white, showing that you can paint PETG and it's still durable for sunlight. You don't have to sacrifice durability. You don't have to use ABS if you don't want to, if you don't have the ability to print ABS, because you need an enclosure and a heat source to do that. So PETG is the next most sunlight stable material. If you did it in PLA, that's fine. You just can't take it outside in direct sunlight. So,
do you have any opinion on the PLA Pro?
I haven't touched PLA Pro or PLA Plus.
Ever since you went PETG?
No, I still print PLA. I print PLA matte, white, black, and space gray.
And are you meaning PLA Pro or Plus? When
matte.
you say PLA, you're just saying PLA.
PLA matte from Bamboo Labs.
Okay. Without the Plus or the Pro.
Mhm.
Okay.
I've printed
But
the
there,
Plus
I think,
before. I have.
yeah.
I printed a bunch of stuff in the yellow,
Okay.
and I thought it was brittle.
Oh,
I didn't
shit.
like it. Yeah,
All right.
and like
Uh,
just
well,
Yeah.
listen, all 3D printers have an opinion.
yeah, of course, and
I
it
think
might not have been the best material for what I printed. So I'm learning.
I know. I've heard a lot of great things about that PLA Pro. I haven't had any bad luck with it, but again, I'm using 100% completely different printer,
Yeah.
different environment. My temperatures out here are completely different.
Yeah. Like this is
But PETG has interested me a lot, and I don't think I've done enough with the PETG. What was the other one that was bendable or like rubbery?
TPU.
Yes.
Yeah,
Have you messed with that at all?
I'm not. I don't. Not my printers.
Okay. Because what? You're afraid it's clogging the tip
Yeah,
up?
I can't run it through an AMS.
Yep.
And two, I can't run it through an AMS. So I'm not setting up separate spools.
AMS. That's the abbreviation. What the hell does AMS stand for?
Oh, it's the you got me.
But that was what I was talking
Automatic
about. I said
material
CS.
selection or something like that. I think somebody will tell me I'm wrong. The internet.
The AMS is referring to that box that sits on the bamboo, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Four spools.
Yep.
So we're talking about the PLA. So this is space gray. This is Haley. So that's space gray, and I really like it, and it prints really well. Like it has a lot of detail that comes through. Like if you do it in white or black, it's not super photogenic. Black especially is terrible for photos. And if you're trying to sell something, photos are all people have to go off of. So the gray is a good medium to get that good photograph. So I like it. Space gray, black and white, perfect for production. Yep. But
looks good. Looks real good.
Yeah.
Who's this? Is this our friend Jeremy here?
He did chime in. We're 4 minutes from the end. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him we'll reschedule.
Yeah. Because I can't keep going. I could go up and
you got daddy duty.
Yeah.
You've got daddy duty. We'll reschedule. No, hang on. I don't want him to think. He needs to understand that family. His family.
Yeah, he needs to stay
was the issue.
Focused. Yeah.
No issue at all.
Yeah, I'm not here next week. So if you want to have him on as a co-host,
maybe we'll message him during the week and see if we want to go that direction.
He's in the chat now. Jeremy, take care of family and all the time in the world to have you on. Yes, because it's that Jeremy, not this Jeremy or the other Jeremy. It's going to
be super confusing.
Yeah, we need to do that Spider-Man thing.
We are Superman. We are looking forward to getting Jeremy on here. If you are not familiar, Jeremy has been doing a lot of great work. He is a buggy guy. He is a buggy fanatic. U4, KOH, all that crap is in his blood, and he's very methodical with his lines. He will build a truck to tackle a certain line.
Yep.
He's got a great collection, very passionate, like the perfect person to hang out with us on a Saturday night and dive into his journey and what he's been doing. And let you geek
let's
out
do this.
on the technical.
Hey, Jeremy Burris, you are done RC. Go on to Scaletra and give Mike your opinion as a new user for next week. If you're able to come on next Saturday, of course. But having some feedback from a brand new user that didn't beta test it or didn't really know anything about it, and have that person on and give their experience and their honest feedback, that would be pretty cool.
That's a great idea. A great idea.
Mhm.
So we'll bring it full circle. Again, we dove into pretty much everything we wanted to on the checklist. It's been a busy week. Tomorrow we're going to still put the castle stuff through the ringer. We got Hillamon stuff to play with. We're going to head out to Lake Nakamixon. We're going to go out and play by the dam. It's a great little spot,
Cool.
kind of tucked
Cool.
out of the way out of nowhere. It's a good video place to get some content and tinker around with an RC car. So we'll put it through the paces tomorrow morning. Hopefully the weather cooperates. It's windy
gonna
as
be
hell
cold.
here right now.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
windy as heck, and it is going to be colder for a few
Darn it.
days.
Darn it.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to bundle up with Matt.
Um,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
Matt, you're gonna have to
Guy.
fold up the center console so I can sit next to you because it's the blood thinners. Like it makes me cold, and I need warmth.
Keep me warm.
Yeah.
How long of a ride is it for you all to get to Key City? What are you guys
Nope.
dealing with?
90, 90 something miles from my house, so
So
2
for an
hours ish.
2 hours.
Depending
Okay.
on how fast or slow.
Wow.
How many times I gotta use
I
the
didn't think it
restroom?
was that far away. Wow. Okay.
It's farther. That's Western Maryland, dude. You're out there. I
Wow.
mean,
Okay.
you're not far from Ohio.
No, I know from us, it's like I think it's a little over 4 hours one way. It's an aggressive trip. And I do know of people that do it in a day. It's an aggressive day. 8 hours, 9 hours in a car.
Yep. So, I'm going to get some trucks ready, get some batteries, get my carry-all bag loaded up, a little bit of tools because I break stuff, and
Well,
and
everyone, it's been
Matt
a
will
week.
let me know what time to be ready.
Let him know. Richard Kroon, if you're here, if you want to grab breakfast and head out in the morning, hit me up. Otherwise,
3-hour
I'll
road trip.
Shoot you. No, we're not going. No. We're not going to Key City.
Bring your Helium.
Everybody wants to see the Helium.
Yep.
All right, let's fade out of here. Thank you all. As we always say, this is super duper important. We should have started with it. Like, comment, and share. Thank you all for participating. That's what helps. We did set a standard here or the rule. The way we're picking the prizes, you have to be a subscriber. Jeremy said now we can print the subscriber list and we can pick our winners that way. So the stipulation is,
and that's both channels. So it's a mix, both channels.
Yep.
It's not a dual entry, but I know how to do spreadsheets.
Correct.
I'm that generation, so
and
I can
if you're
filter
not,
a spreadsheet, remove duplicates. We know how to do that.
There is a flag on the play. If you're not matching up, we will call the next person. So again, like, comment, share, and make sure you are subscribed.
I got one last
Addie's
thing.
RC during the week. Yep.
For Addie's RC. So I know I've been lacking on content, and I got some issues going on. But when those issues are resolved, I did finally get approved from YouTube to do what's it called?
VIP.
Memberships.
Yes.
So the membership stuff, like top tier, is content that'll never leave that top tier. Like it's not just going to get published later. So it's going to be
like an OnlyFans. We get to see your feet.
kind of sneak peeky stuff. That's just not shared with anybody else. And the rest of them are just early access, or they're kind of behind the scenes. And I won't do any edits on those videos. So those will be straight through videos or live feeds. I'm not going to create content for those channels. I want it to flow natural. So that's how I'm approaching it. And if you don't want to subscribe, don't. It doesn't hurt my feelings. Like, just like the channel and I'm good. That's free. But if you want that paid content and you want to see what my miserable life is like, I'm willing to do it.
Wait, are you taking requests too? Can we get you to
do
things with a blow pop? And
no, it's going to not be any of that.
PG-13. We're gonna keep it clean.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But no, that is cool.
Yeah.
No, get out there, support it. It helps. And get that content that nobody else is getting.
Yeah.
Is that ad free on your side then too, or do you know, is that a thing?
What's
Ad
that?
free?
Ad free?
If they become a paid
Yeah.
paid subscriber, is that
Yeah.
then make it ad free?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Same like if you have a premium YouTube, you don't
Yep.
see the ads either. So
Gotcha.
it's all what your
Okay.
budget allows. Don't go hungry or something to watch my stupid butt. But like a lot of the print stuff, I'll have a lot of printer things going, and how I do inventory, how I have my little shop set up, and that kind of thing, because it was hard for me to get started, and I want to share what growing pains I went through, without, a paid YouTuber telling you how to set up a store by a store. Like that kind of silly. But I don't have any sponsors like that, nor do I want them. So, yep. All right.
10-4.
Thank you for 3 minutes there. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Yeah, we're here to help, and you all have fun tomorrow. Be safe, everyone out there. Enjoy your week. Until next time, we will have some fun on the trail and get back to you soon. So we're going to hit end stream.